Hello, Libras. Alright, we are doing your spiritual message, whatever you need to hear at this time. Actually, let me just have a second to breathe, because Virgo's energy was, oh my god, that shit was rough. Look, chaos at the bottom. You guys might be coming out of that energy. Let me just remove their energy. Libra, 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 Libra. Libra. I know a Libra. And I don't know why he just popped into my head, but then I remembered that my mom called me earlier, and she lives in Vegas, and she was telling me that it's like 108, and I was like, fuck that. It hit 80 here, 81, and I put in my AC. I was like, no. What we not gonna do is no. I'm so mad. You guys don't understand. I love winter, and I got gypped. Alright, Libras. Anyway, that led to, I don't know, shining through. You know who else got this? Leo. Leo got this in the exact same spot. The first spot. And then you got new beginnings. Leo. See, I just called you Leo. Yeah, they got a bunch of the same cards. Will and release. Generosity. And then love. Oh, wild rose, fairies, and success. Alright. Alright. Success. You know what this is giving? This is giving like a really cute date. Like with the canoe. Oh, that would be amazing. I would love to be able to do all the things that I have ever wanted to do, or like this kind of thing, but like in a place like this, not like where you go and there's a bunch of other people. Like that's like, ew, you're in my energy and I'm trying to especially like with like people like me, like I can literally like just feel what's going on from very far away. And so with all those people around, it's like I always have to fight off energy, although I learned how to protect myself. But anyway, that's like, yeah, it's like I want to go do a bunch of stuff, but be able to do it in a more secluded way. I'm delusional. Like, can they just close out like Disneyland in Japan and let me just go by myself? Or Universal Studios. I want to go to Harry Potter and just rent it out. Alright, let me live in my delusion, guys. Anyway, but yeah, do you see how there's like this canoe, but it's like in the middle of like, it looks like the Amazon for me. Like there's nobody else around. It's so dark because there's so many trees. And then you got Awakening Genius. Yeah. And then you got Transformation, beautiful butterfly. Transformation is beautiful. Yes, it is. I feel like you guys have been going, maybe you guys did come out of some like chaotic shit where it was like one after the other after the other. You guys were getting, it doesn't come out though. If you have Virgo, I would go. That energy was heavy. It was rough. Okay, I do feel like you guys are shining through, Libras. Right now, it feels like your energy is finally starting to shift back. It's not as heavy anymore. It feels like you're heavy. You're, I don't know why I said that. You guys are able to carry that beautiful energy you guys usually carry a lot easier. I do feel like you're having like a little bit of like you know, up down up down up down, but I do feel like you guys are able to carry it more now than you did. And if that isn't happening yet, then it is going to start happening. I do feel like you guys are going to start having success in every aspect of your life, not just one. With new beginnings, we were just talking about the heat. We are in, technically we're in fucking summer. We're not even in spring. But this card is giving spring with the yellow flowers. There's something here about yellow flowers. So like right now, basically, with willing release, I feel like you've started to release. I was gonna say you guys have fully released, but I don't feel that completely. I feel like you guys have started to, for the most part, done willing release of the things that needed to be let go in your life. I feel like you guys were holding on for a really long time, though. There was a power struggle there with wanting to hold on, almost feeling like somebody was taking your blanket and you didn't want them to take that. What you didn't realize, though, is that that blanket was infected and it was no longer comforting you, is what I'm getting. All right, Libras. With generosity, I do feel like I'm seeing like a double arrow like this in my mind's eye. So almost like you're giving, but you're receiving. Generosity. This could be monetary, but I'm getting both also, like in love. It's almost like being generous of spirit. Oh, I just spit a little. Generous of spirit, generous of love, generous of who you are, like just being generous of the things that you can be generous of. But I'm also getting that you're going to be receiving that in return, as much as you give. It's almost like it's an equal give and take. What I'm seeing, and it feels like you're building a new. I don't know if you're with someone or if you're getting with someone, but I do see like a family tree here. So it could be that you might be giving to family, or it could be that you're building a new family tree, a legacy. And then it's 23, which comes out to 5, which is changes, right? And then with love here. And I feel like this love opens you up. And then again, like it's 47. Wait, let me do the math. 47. Which is 51. So 5 plus 1 is 6. 6. Soulmates. Family. Past love. Past lifetime loves. But also you can take the 6 as in like the 6 of Pentacles, equal give and take. With love, this is reciprocation. This is giving and receiving. This is something that you've wanted for a really long time, but you've never actually had this. This is something that you've never had, this love. It does feel, though, that this love liberates. Oh, and I just heard that Maya Angelou poem, Love Liberates. I love you whether you're here. I love you whether you're there. I love you if you're in New York. I love you. No, she says I love you if you're in Brooklyn. I don't remember what she says. Wild Rose Fairy. Yeah, and it feels like you're coming back energetically. You almost like you're just shining. You're shining, but you're also releasing. It's almost like you're releasing pheromones. Not necessarily to attract, but it's almost like you're releasing, like Pixie does, you know, like it's just happiness. I don't know how to explain it. Okay, let's go deeper. Shining through. Let's clarify shining through. I'm shining. No. Something about Moana. Oh my god. The 9 of Swords and the Throne of Fire. Okay. Yeah, it feels like you were in despair. There was a feeling of like anxiety. You guys could have been smoking a lot. You guys could have been just having a lot of, and I don't know if you guys know this, but smoking, you know, having an oral fixation is a sign of mother wound. All right, either they didn't breastfeed at all, they didn't breastfeed long enough, something about breastfeeding. Okay, so there could be a mother wound there that's you were going through or you were healing through. With the King of Wands, though, I do feel like you lit that fire. You lit that fire and that passion for something or someone that you really wanted or that you want, and you are making that happen with new beginnings. Yeah. You transmuted the energy of that anxiety, and you started to Well, I lost the word. Excuse me. I'm gonna hiccup. You started to basically manifest. I was gonna say tinkering. I'm not sure why I was gonna say tinkering. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, the Five of Wands. Willing release. Letting go of the old patterns and sabotaging certain things in your life. Do you see how she has, I don't think I can say that word, and even if I'm not gonna say it, because literally one of my stupid TikTok videos got banned, like not banned, but it got like shadow blocked because I was lighting a sage as if it were a, and they were like, this is inappropriate. I was like, it's sage. Like, it's literal anyway, whatever. So it's not banned, but they didn't like push it out. So whatever. So I don't even know what I can and can't say anymore, because honestly some of this is like bullshit. Yeah, it feels like you were self-sabotaging. Look, there's poison here. There's the axe. She has this that I can't say. She has herbs here. Probably belladonna. I don't know. Let's clarify generosity. Yeah, you guys were sabotaging yourselves though. I mean, we all kind of self-sabotage, right? Like, for a really long time. For a really long time. Sometimes. Let's clarify generosity. I love this deck, but it's so big. I can barely, like, look. I can barely, like, if I put my hands straight, yeah, so luckily I'm double jointed, so I'm able to like wrap my finger around the edge of the cards. I heard someone say ew. So cute. Strength. Yeah, strength, but being brave. See, and it's fire. This is the strength is Leo. It's the sun. That's what I'm getting. It's almost like you're sprinkling out like sprinkle dust, like happiness, right? Like the sun. You're sprinkling out that energy of the sun. What is this? This is water to flower. It's life. It's life and growth to oxygen, to food, to beauty, right? You're building that strength up. You're using that strength and you're using that courage to be generous of life, of energy, of giving, right? I feel like you guys have tapped into that fire energy, and now that passion, that love, whatever it is, it's moving you forward, and it's gonna make you successful in everything that you touch right now. The Ace of Pentacles, shut the fuck up, dude. Love. This is a brand new beginning. This is a gift from the universe of a new beginning, and this is going to be so abundant. And when I mean like abundant, I mean like everything's gonna grow. Everything's gonna grow. Everything's gonna grow. With the Eight of Swords, there was restrictions with temperance, and it feels like you needed to wait. The Four of Pentacles. You were doing everything you could in your power to like fix up what you could. Fix what you could. With temperance though, I feel like some of you guys might have been over drinking, might have been partying too much, might have been doing something, overindulging in something, and you guys have stopped doing that. And yeah, there was a restriction here. What is this? What is she eating? Is this a fruit? This had you all up in your head, but it also made you feel like guilty, like you guys were doing something maybe that you felt like, yeah. And see, and this is with the star, you guys are pouring out whatever this liquid is. What is this? It doesn't have to be alcohol, but it could have been alcohol, but it could be something else, right? It could be something that you guys were overdoing. But this is your wish fulfillment. And then the Ace of Wands, a fiery new beginning. Fiery. This is beautiful. This is awesome, Libras. I wish this for all my Libras. I wish this for everyone, but you know. I know a lot of Libras. My best friend that passed away was a Libra. Alright. I was gonna get, I'm getting advice, guidance. Worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Yeah, see the Eight of Swords. You guys have been all stuck up in your head. Overthinking yourself into purgatory, honestly. No. Overthinking isn't going to solve the problem, and it isn't going to make it easier. You just have to basically fix the problem, and if there's nothing you can do about it, then you set it aside until there is something you can do about it. And if there is something you can do about it and you're not doing it, then you're self-sabotaging. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Yes. Yes. Whatever this is, if you have to forgive yourself, if you have to forgive someone else, if you have to forgiving, let's say you don't want to move forward because you haven't forgiven someone for really hurting you. You're not hurting them. You're not, again, that's that funky blanket that you feel like is your security blanket. It's not. All it's doing is hurting you at this point. And actually they're saying, hey, we're trying to give you this brand new blanket that has like tingles and it makes you feel euphoric and it's going to love you back actually. And you guys are like, no, I'm okay. I'm okay. This one's making me sick, but I'm good. Like, give us the damn blanket. Give me the blanket. Give me the blanket. And then at the bottom, health. I will honor the physical vessel that embraces, encases, enshrines. Jesus. Enshrines my soul. Yeah, there's a need here. There's something here. I don't feel necessarily it might be alcohol. If it is, then it's alcohol. For some of you guys, I do feel like it might be something else. Take whatever it is. Take whatever resonates. Okay, Libras, I love you guys so much. I hope this helped, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.